up, everybody? How y'all feeling? This is it, Live Culture, the Dance Champion Edition. I am here. I'm ready to get this started. Are y'all ready to get it started? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I am here. I got the Dance Champions come up here. We're here to talk about the Philly Dance Awards. We're going to talk about the Fright Night Dance Competition. We're going to talk about role models. We're going to talk about UTU. We're going to talk about Madi Jackson, my protege, Rakeem Tha Dream. We're going to talk about everybody. Oh, now they played my music late? Come on, y'all.
The dance that you're doing is how they do where you from. Sticking out your tongue, girl, but you know you're too young. A bunch of girls do it and the shit look fun. That's how they do where we from. You know it don't start till.
All right, but yeah, back to that. They like to have a little fun sometime. Every now and again, we like to have a little fun. But right now, I want to bring to you my protege. This is my youngin'. All the way from Philadelphia. Everybody knows this young man. We're going to take it to the top. I had to bring the opener to the show. Put your hands together for Rakeem Tha Dream.
Rakeem Tha Dream.
Hey you, can I learn your flavor? It's brand new. Now it's in the papers, all I seem to see. Must be something underneath. Take two, I'm still trying to figure out what makes you hard on the call. I guess it comes from your heart, cause when your head's right, you take your time. There's something about the love of things you like. Fire when the strobe hits you. Bet you're looking for something new.
Some ice on my wrist so I look better when I dance. Have you looking at it, put you in a trance.
I tell all my break it up, break it down, bag it up, 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 bag it up. Let me see you.
Get the mic right now. What's going on, Rakeem? Let everybody know, how old are you?
13.
13. And where you from? You got to get, these dancers work hard out here. They got to get their win or whatever. But you can follow Rakeem Tha Dream on Instagram at Rakeem Tha Dream. And come on, get my protege some water. Moving right along. Are y'all ready? Coming right along. I'm sitting here with two of Philadelphia's hottest male choreographers. We have Evil E, and we have Artie Davis. Evil E has a dance team called Unserenity. He's a dance instructor for Worldwide Unique Dance Studios, and he's performing all over. He's also like one of my personal assistants with a lot of stuff, and Artie is he's a true definition of what a dance teacher is, because he's graduated college and everything in dance and performance, and he also offered classes, ballet, tap, and all that. So follow him. What's your Instagrams real quick so before we get into this interview?
Hello? Oh, yeah. Well, my Instagram is Eric Devere, ERRICKDEVERE. Again, it's Eric Devere, ERRICKDEVERE.
Hello, you can find me at A Rare Kind, AREKIND, on Instagram, and I also sell homemade shea butters and natural face masks.
Okay, we got the natural plug in. Okay, well, let's get right to this about Philly dancers and the choreographers. I just want to get right to it. What is a recreational choreographer? I just want to know, Can someone explain? I've been hearing the term recreational choreographer here in the Philadelphia area about there's a recreational choreographer and there's a professional choreographer. So I have two dancers, studio dancer, I guess a street dancer or recreational dancer, whatever they want to call that. I have them here. They explain to me what is the difference between these type of male choreographers.
So I would say, since we're using the phrase recreational choreographer, I would say that they do it for a hobby. It's not really their interest. It's the fact that they can dance, so they do it for recreation. They may form a dance group just to do it, but it's not really their passion or something they really are interested in doing in terms of a career.
Okay.
Okay, well, then if that's the case, then I wouldn't classify myself as a recreational choreographer because I don't just do it to have a team. It is something that I really live for. Dance is something I live for. That's exactly why I look at myself as a freelance choreographer. I'm available to choreograph for who wants me to choreograph for them.
But you haven't been to dance school, so that's.
I haven't been to dance school, but it's not just a hobby for me. This is all I live for. Is I take this over a 9 to 5.
Okay, so same thing with you. You take dancing over a 9 to 5 too.
Honestly, I quit my 9 to 5 to actually teach and dance and perform full time.
Okay, so in your eyes, it's just basically a recreational choreographer is someone who say, okay, I'll just choreograph this, and this is just for fun. This is not really for any type of money or anything like that. It's not like I got my own group and I want to put my vision to work. Or something
Yeah, they're
like
not
that.
trying to build a resume.
Okay, so we got the Philly Dance Awards coming up. We're giving away for choreographers or whatever the situation may be, outstanding choreographers. So when they talk about an outstanding choreographer as far as a male choreographer and what should be and what shouldn't be, what makes a choreographer outstanding as far as what does it, is it their dance skill that their dancers are doing, or is the skill that they possess themselves, or is it how many gigs you have, or how many work, because sometimes you can be an excellent dancer and still don't have the gigs to bunch it. Then some dancers that we all know are a lot of trash choreographers around. They got all this, 1,000 million followers, and they get all this work and their choreography doesn't match up to it. So how do we become outstanding?
So I would say to become an outstanding choreographer, and then just to split it up, some dancers are just dancers. Every dancer can't choreograph, so it's a total difference. But if you can do both, then that makes you outstanding. Also, in terms of making you an outstanding choreographer, you have to be original with your choreography. When they see your choreography, it's different. It keeps them.
Y'all agree with that original? Yes. Are we seeing a lot of originality nowadays?
No.
Oh, are we not? So, huh?
I can agree with that.
You can agree with that. So as a choreographer coming from a different era than from him, what do you see in these young male choreographers coming up today? I'll give some names of Diggy, Taj, Marquise, what's the other young man? Akia, Justin Chase, Justin Garcia. Some of the young. What do you think as you watch them come up and you seen them come from dancers to choreographer? What do you see?
I see that a lot of choreographers nowadays, they don't do their history, they don't do their research, and they're not actually training as a dancer themselves to perfect them as a choreographer. That's what I see nowadays. They're not really putting their background work into it. They're just out there maybe looking at a video or, taking something they've seen and, manipulate it and then turn it to choreography, which is not really theirs.
Just to piggyback off of what he said, it's professional dancers that does that as well. Take from videos and YouTube and get inspiration. As soon as the Royal Family came out, a lot of teams started to look like the Royal Family. So I just want to, the transitions, the musicality, the everything, like from the intricacy of their choreography is like, no. As I said the last time, Beyonce is my inspiration. Her tours, everything she does, I feel for her. So I choreograph my transitions based off of something I've seen her do. And it's nothing to give props when it's due. People out here killing it. Doesn't matter if you took it, you still did it, and you did a great job.
It does matter if you took it. 'Cause originality, that's one of the things that with the male choreographers that I have an issue with is that everybody is taking from something and not
Really
putting their own to it. Like it's
Everything's been done already. It's like
it's not everything has been done. It's not been done my way.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I can do the Wizard of Oz. I can have a what's the Wizard of Oz? The
Dorothy,
Tin Man, the lion,
yeah,
and with Scarecrow. I can have that, but I don't have to portray it the same exact way as the original plot.
So
what they do is just watch it and just, why we're gonna do it and we're gonna do it better than how they do it. That's not being original, yo.
I mean, like using a skit. Let's say a skit. Let's say we did The Purge. We did it the way we did it. Then at the same show, 2 other groups did The Purge. Nobody did it the same way, but there was something popular. So, you know, people like, oh, they copied off of us. How? If we all doing it at the same show. You know what I'm saying? They take that, oh, they doing the same song we dancing to. Oh, they dancing to the same part we dancing to. And they look at that as, oh, y'all stealing or y'all copying. No.
In a way, Artie, where we come from, that's what we call that stealing. That's biting.
It is. It's just like, it's biting, but then it's like, sometimes there's a trend out. So, you know, people just catch the trend and
I
do the trend.
followed a lot of trends. I've never, Mookie, we didn't do this. Even if a team danced off of a song, right?
You let them have it.
You let them have it. You let them have it. It's not, yes.
In today's world.
It's today's world that we live in. But it shouldn't matter. If a team, if a song, that, and they're not using y'all not being creative enough
when
to
you
say,
go on YouTube and you look at these videos at these dancers in the, what is that, Millennium Dance Company in California, is choreographers that dance, they all dance to the same songs. They all do it, like this week is this, Matt Stefanina doing Wild Thoughts. Then the next week is Trisha Miranda doing Wild Thoughts. Like
right, and I'm not saying that you can't dance to the same song. I'm just saying like we local teams. That's something they doing over there. They would have to go over there. We're dancing to the same song. If I come to a dance competition, Artie does plenty of competitions, and plenty of times he'll sit there and it's like, everybody gonna dance to the same song? Like where do someone say, you know what, this song is popping, but you know what, we can dance to this at a block party. Instead of coming to this competition that where we know everybody, right? No one is reaching for the creativity as far as the male choreographers.
When you feel like yours is the best, you want to go out and perform it, right?
Right.
So that's where that comes in at. Everybody wants to be the best, so everybody's going to perform it. Like, I know my dance is popping. Then the next group go out there like, oh, our dance is better than theirs. Then the last group come out is like, oh, well, what was going on here?
Right. So when we take, all right, so we this change, we'll leave that, we disagree, so we'll leave that there. So we just talk about as far as choreography as a sense. It's a wave of a lot of female choreographers. We'll talk about, I'll bring this up later, but female choreographers, there's a lot of males that's teaching. We had to talk about voguing, and we were discussing how they, it's just like soon as they learn how to figure eight, as soon as they learn how to, and it's like, that's just like, when do someone say, no, that's not it? It's the same thing with breaking or popping. Sometimes you have to look at something and say, that's just not it.
Yeah, all the time.
Well.
And I think also this generation, they're lazy. They don't really want to put that hard work into actually trying to create something very authentic and genuine.
Right.
So, and I think that's what it is. It's like, okay, voguing. My thing is, if you don't know how to vogue, don't do it.
Right.
If you never took a Vogue class, you never vogued at a ball, don't do it. Right. Don't have these kids in these groups doing it.
And I feel the same way about, every time I turn around go on Facebook, somebody's offering master classes. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, who are you? And I say that because I spent years building my credentials to become an instructor, a mentor, a dance leader. And it's like, I've been dancing 3, 4 years, 6, 7 years, I guess, and they to offer classes. Then once you offer them, they're not. What do y'all think of that as far as, you know, as we get ready to wrap up? But how do y'all feel about every time you turn around, there's a new classes? And I know that y'all offer classes too. Nothing against y'all classes, but I'm saying that I think that you have to offer a certain skill too, not just come shake your hair.
Yeah, for me, if I look at the person's work and it's not challenging, I don't take it. Okay. I just don't take the class, period.
Eric, you took classes?
I took a class, and it was simple. It was a master class, but it was simple. I had fun though. But I just feel like when you teaching a master class, no.
You need a Chinese guy going.
I need to be breaking sweats from head to toe. Like I need to be using parts of my body that I don't know how to use. That's the master class training, and I feel like it is some of those master classes out here that I haven't taken yet, but I want to because I want to see if if it's challenging, if I could do it. And if your choreography is good enough to get people to come out to these classes, then why not do it? I mean, you making the money, you do what you gotta do to get your coin. So yeah, that's that.
Okay. All right, well, listen, I'm gonna wrap up with the choreographers. I think we touch base on a few things. Anything that y'all want to add to this as before we wrap up, if I could go on? Anything that y'all want to say? Anybody that y'all want to shout out? You got 30 seconds. We got it.
My thing is, if you're really looking to be a choreographer, really stay away from watching a lot of dance videos, because I don't watch TV, so I don't watch dance videos, I don't watch dance shows, I don't do it because it unconsciously affects your craft. So that's my advice. If you're trying to choreograph, do not watch any type of dance stuff because it unconsciously gets into your creative flow.
Well, they said you have an old school style.
I am old school, all day, all night. I get it from you.
I know that's right. Eric?
Well, I thank you for that advice. I will look at that into consideration. You judged us a lot of times, so I'll definitely, as you can see, I listened to you. It finally started to pay off. I thank you for that. But I want to give a shout out to just Philly dancing, Philly choreographers, the young and up and coming, y'all
Philly
killing
Dance
the game.
Awards.
The Philly Dance Awards, Halloween show, all of that, everything coming up. Thank you. Yeah, you know.
No, don't do that. All right, so I'm gonna move right along and get to. I got an entertaining singer that's come up, and he comes with a drummer, and he comes and I seen this young guy with the Dell East. Is they still call it the Dell? Well, I was at the Dell, 'cause I think they had Georgie Woods sign up there somewhere. I was at the Dell, and I seen this young guy performing on stage, and I was like, well, who is this young man? Like, I need to bring him on to some of the things that I do. And there was a lot of talent out there that day. It was a lot of talent out there, but it was just something remarkable about this young man right here. So I would like to introduce to y'all and to the cable world out there and to live cultures, to Lil King and Lil Z. What's up, man? Talking to the mic.
Hey, I'm Lil King, and I'm gonna be singing "Grenade" by Bruno Mars.
Yeah, and give me a chance to get. Can I ask a question or two?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, don't turn your back to me. Turn around to the cameras, bro. All right. How old are you?
I'm 11.
How old are you? I'm 10. You 10? See, he's back there, the drummer, and these are some talented kids. Well, you ready to get to work right now, right? I'm drawing. Ain't that's what y'all say? I'm drawing right now.
He
All right.
said.
Well, let me get out your way, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, Lil Z, Lil King, enjoy. All right, we can come on this side.
Easy come, easy go. That's just how you live. Oh, take it all, but you never give. Should've known you were trouble from the first kiss. Had your eyes wide open. Why were they open? Gave you all I had and you tossed it in the trash. Tossed it in the trash, you did. To give me all your love is all I ever ask. 'Cause what you don't understand is I catch a grenade for ya. Throw my hand on the blade for ya. I jump in front of a train for ya. You know I'd do anything for ya. Oh, I will go through all this pain. Take a bullet straight through my brain. Yes, I would die for you, baby. But you won't do the same. Bad black and blue. Beat me till I'm numb. Tell the devil I say, hey, when you get back to where you're from. Bad woman, mad woman, that's just what you are. Yeah, you smile in my face and rip the brakes out my car. Gave you all I had and you tossed it in the trash. Tossed it in the trash, yes you did. To give me all your love is all I ever ask. 'Cause what you don't understand is I catch a grenade for ya. Throw my hand on the blade for ya. I jump in front of a train for ya. You know I'd do anything for ya. Oh, I would go through all this pain. Straight through my brain. Yes, I would die for you, baby. But you won't
Hey, listen, where they can follow y'all? Come on. Get a drummer some. You gotta get a drummer some. This right here, this is the future right here of Philadelphia. And we're gonna tell me they can find out on Instagram and all that good stuff. Let me know.
I'm on Instagram. We on Instagram.
Talk to the people.
We on Instagram, Lil King JCFK, and I hope y'all like the performance.
I think they
same
loved
for
it.
YouTube.
I think they loved it. Hey, where you come? Give me your Instagram real quick.
I'm on Instagram, Little Z. Look me up.
Oh, Lil Z, he look a little nervous, whatever. Lil Z, he come from program. Yeah, and then I heard y'all karate tournament. Y'all like to fight? Which one y'all do the karate? Y'all both do karate?
He do karate.
Oh, you do karate? Oh, I'm gonna have to watch what I say to you. You can karate chop me or something like that. But moving on. Thank you very much, y'all. All right, y'all can move up this way. All right, moving right along. I have one of the youngest, hottest female rap acts. I mean, this act reminds me so much of what a young Salt and Pepper would be. They remind me of so much, and it's a shame to hear in Philadelphia that we don't get the support for the young music that we hear out here from these young artists that's coming up, especially from someone like Lil King, Lil Z, Diva Dolls and company. We have a lot of young talent, but this team that I have right here, I always have a pleasure of having. They're so young, they're not even teens, but they call them barely teens, y'all.
Yeah, barely teens is back.
Go.
With another hit. We ain't out here slacking.
Let's go.
Y'all already know. We making moves, baby.
We told y'all we ain't slowing down, cause barely teens is next up. You think you wanna lead this shawty, come and step up. I put you kids to sleep, here's a pillow, rest up. You take my spot, get the best of luck. I'm in my own lane, shotgun in the Maserati. I'm headed to the top, baby, try and stop me. It's my time now, that's why you heard this clock me. And I ain't with that Joe stuff, because you chicks are sloppy. I told you that I'll never, ever, ever, ever lose. And if you wanna battle, it's whatever, boo. Wanna bring your squad? Well, that's cool too. Cause I got 3 hitters who like to act a fool. But on the regular, my shorty's always sitting pretty. Laid out on the beach, acting Rosa Diddy. Who you rocking with if you ain't really rocking with me? And who's the flyest and the hottest in your city?
Ayo, Kaya, I'ma switch the flow up. People talk tough, time the battle never show up. Barely teams the hottest in the city, baby, sure enough. Shout out to the real ones who support us. You don't like me, I don't like you either. But I be dressing every day, baby, Caesar. You get dressed once a year, kid, Easter. And I kill you in the red better Sheetha. Have you looking like Nicki Minaj? And I hang with real chicks, I don't do no frauds. Make the wrong move, shawty, you can get these paws. I get it poppin', just like my lip gloss. A major deal will get me right to where I wanna be. I feel the fame and the fortune right in front of me. I earn by stripes, you know, just like a bumblebee. Say you've been cocky, fame would never humble me.
Barely teens are hottest, no exaggeration, no lies being told, all these facts we stating. Probably the reason why you haters hating. You should be scared of the moves we making. I'm young, but I have the biggest attitude. Hates in your butt, so I cannot be mad at you. I mean, come on, shawty, look at me and look at you. I ride in foreign cars, plus I'm looking foreign too. I'm high maintenance, my standards are even higher. Show me the money, baby. Jerry Maguire, there's a Washington. There's good fire. I run this rap game. Time to retire. I stand 4 feet tall, people in a skirt. I got a small surprise stash in my Chanel purse. You gon' try me though, but you gon' get your feelings hurt. I'm up next, why not? Cause I was up first. I hustle all day and I took in my cash right. You can tap on my floor, I'm in my bag, right? I stay in my lane, ain't with that fast life. You haters can see me, think with a flashlight.
When I see the mic in the stage, I always spaz out. I'ma get this money with my teeth and I'ma cash out. Youngest rappers in the city, we got mad clout. Did it in front of muscle, never X a handouts. When people X and I rap, I tell them pick a topic. I can give you any flavor, buzzers to the tropic. A younger dad was born to win, cause losing ain't an option. You haters copy us, that's why y'all always flopping. Y'all always checking up on me like y'all my doctors. I'm Rebby humble, I can turn into a monster. When I'm in my back, I step just like a lobster. Heavy, you panicking, you think I was a mobster. I'm never deal, so chill, you're an imposter. You think you hot, baby? Well, I'm hotter. They try and catch up with me, they like, yo, stop her. It's like a bike running the race, a helicopter.
Barely teens are hottest, no exaggeration, no lies being told, all these facts we stating. Probably the reason why you haters hating. You should be scared of the moves we making.
What's up, ladies? How y'all feeling?
Good.
What's going on? How the rap game going? Oh, the rap game is going good?
Not
support. No support? We got to get more support out here for y'all. Y'all got to support Barely Teens. Where can they find y'all at, Barely Teens? Where can they find y'all at?
Philadelphia.
They can find y'all in Philadelphia. What's y'all Instagram? What's y'all YouTube? What's all that? Give me something. Talk to the camera. Y'all looking at me.
Follow us at Barely Teens. Barely_teens.
Barely_Kings. Anybody else?
You can follow us at barely.teens.
Right. Oh, see, y'all know what? See, the children. See, they get in front of the camera, they get all nervous. Thank you, ladies. It was great having y'all again, and I like y'all new song and all that. I like to see music. I like to see music just coming up. So now I'm going to take my turn. I'm sitting here now. I'm ready to sit down with some of the. This is my big girl producer. We're going to have to help my sister up here. You good? You good? You good? I'm here with Miss Diva, Miss Melissa. Miss Melissa got over 15, 16, 17, 18 years in the game of working with children. I love you. I've been working with you since she was a teenager. So this is one of the seeds I've seen grow. Matured woman, got honored last year Philly Dance Award for Youth Leadership. You know what I'm saying? Working at it. And also still encouraging around, still one of my main supporters come out just my show. This is Miss Diva. She also, anybody's looking to be in the dance team, what you could think of do on Sundays? She have auditions where?
2220 West Fontaine Street at 2 o'clock on Sundays.
That's right. Hit her up. Y'all want to be in something that's going to take off. Get it while it's starting, because you never know. And now I'm next with Jashea. Jashea is one of my favorite young female choreographers. What's up? So what you got going on? You got a new school and all that. Can I get the name? Because I'm saying Gatek, Gajek, Ganek. So, it's a handheld? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm an amateur, y'all.
So I just opened up my own dance studio called G Technique School of Performing Arts. We offer dance classes, ballet, tap, jazz, modern hip hop, and acrobatics and praise. Only $5 a class. You can reach us on UTU Dance Group on Instagram, or you can also call the studio phone at 267-787-7535.
Okay, so listen, ladies, let's just get right to the chase, whatever. We see we got them setting up out here. Y'all ready to get a good performance because they already on deck. But let's just talk a little bit about what happened to the female choreographers. Where are the female choreographers? This is a male-dominant business. What happened to the female choreographers? Scoot down. What happened to the female choreographers? What's going on?
I think that's a good question. Coming up in my generation, majority of the choreographers and leaders were female. However, we female choreographers trained a lot of males coming up. And I think when they got older, they got more of the courage and more of the support to be a leader, as opposed to maybe 10, 15 years ago, maybe not being ready or not feeling supported in those areas. But I'm really trying to even the playing field out and encourage more female choreographers.
I agree with Melissa, and also there is a lot of female choreographers out here, but they're just in the dance school scenes. Right. They're not out, on social media with their dance groups. They're in the dance schools like LNL, Progressive, Elion, right. Bodies in Motions. There's a lot of female choreographers, but they're just not out there on social media.
So how do we get them out? Like, how is a male? How do you feel as a female choreographers, and this is just a broad conversation here. When you see males teaching females how to be feminine, how does that work? How does that work?
So, me coming from
a male choreographer.
When I was 13, 14, I'm going to be honest, we used to laugh and crack up at Lamar trying to teach us. He was like, you know what I mean? Roll it like this. We're like, you mean like this? You can't do that. It's kind of funny, but he also would encourage us to, he was like, all right, well, you show me how to do it. Or bring other females around to encourage us to embrace our femininity, because it was hilarious watching you trying to do it.
I mean, I've had my times, you know, I taught girls, so I had to learn some girl techniques I always traditionally had taught boys, males, and so when I had to teach girls, I had to kind of like, so it's kind of also I depended on other females to teach me. So what you were going to say as far as like, do you think a male can actually teach the feminine way that a female can teach it? Do you think, you know, because we get a lot of that. I see a lot of males. Well, talk about it.
I honestly think that a male really can't teach a female unless, you know, how can I say it? I'm sorry.
No, it's not. I mean, it's not a shot. You're being honest.
Right. Unless they already know how to be smooth with their movement. Like if you have a male choreographer that's stiff, you can't really show a female how to really do it if you're stiff.
Right.
You know, but if you already smooth in your movement, the female can, you know, get a feel of, okay, this is how you're supposed to do it.
Can I add something?
Go ahead.
All right. Even if a male is feminine in his movements, we have body parts that they don't have. So sometimes when a male teaches you things, he doesn't take into consideration where we might jiggle or shake or feel comfortable. So it might come, especially in modeling also, you know.
What about the runway? The runway just...
The runway is way different
crazy now.
For women and men, even though, you know, I love a lot of male choreographers in runway also. However, teaching, I think they can show the moves, but a woman executes it differently, and it looks differently because of her womanly shape and her womanly curves.
So when they
I think that's a difference.
So when they saying that the Philly female choreographers, as far as the street dancing, is downside because it's all male. I mean, if you look at all the teams that's out here, they are male mainly dominated, from Red, Serenity, Creative Reaction. I don't know really too much with the mob, who's really running with the mob. But I know it's a male as far as who won the Philly Dance Awards last year. Just even from the situation, from the crowd pleasers, it's all, from what makes heaven, it's all ran by a male. What's up for role models? I have to give role models, there's a female ran organization, and that's one of the ones, but how do we just can't have role models or just Miss Diva. We need more females out here. How do we reach out to the more females for them to step up and not feel threatened or challenged because they may look at the male and say, wow, he does it way better than me. How do y'all come up from that?
I think amongst the groups you name, each group has like a female lead or a female standout, and I think it's up to the leaders and the choreographers to use them in that way. I know Aunt Serenity is here today, and it's a couple of young ladies that really stand out to me, but I don't know if she's here. Her name is Destiny. Like, when she performs, she grabs like my attention. And having people on your feminine young ladies on your team like that can help encourage the other girls, and maybe encourage the leader to maybe have her teach some of the choreography, even if it's his choreography, Eric's choreography. If she teaches it, it might have a different effect, and it might encourage some of the other beautiful and talented young ladies to step up. So.
That's what's up. That is what's up. Give these ladies a round of applause right here. We got some information on female choreography. I needed that history on that, and I wanted it to be put out there because we need the female choreographers. We need more female leaders out here guiding these girls. Not saying that the male's not doing a good job, because I'm a male leader and I also guide females too, but I just think that they also need to see more female leaders. We need more female leaders, more female choreographers, and we have a group that's going to come on right now that's ran by a female choreographer. Do you have any male counterparts? Is this all you?
This is all me. I'm sorry, this is all me.
This is all you?
Yes, all me.
Female empowerment right here, and we gotta encourage that. To let the girls know that as a male that we got to support y'all sisters too as well. We got to support y'all too to make sure that y'all get together. But right now, I'm ready to get entertained. They've been out here for the last 7-8 minutes while we run our mouth. And let's get together for Introduce them, because I call them UTU, but introduce your new name, because we're trying to get that out there.
G Technique.
G Technique, y'all. Give it up for them, y'all.
Yeah, big. Talk your shit.
Let me upgrade you.
How you gonna upgrade me? It's higher than number one. You know I used to beat that block. Now I bees the block.
I hear you be the block, but I'm the life to keep the streets on. Know this true, the type that like to keep them on the leash, though. I'm known to walk alone, but I'm alone for a reason. Sending me a drink ain't appeasing, believe me.
Go ahead, y'all.
Come harder, this won't be easy. Don't doubt yourself, trust me, you need me. This ain't a shoulder with a chip or an ego, but what you
Jersey, two-step to toe. Two-step to toe. Two-step to toe. Two-step to toe. Wait a minute, hands up. Flex. 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 Now bring it back. 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 Now switch them arms. Switch them arms. Fraud, y'all. That's that the shit I don't like. Yo, this make believe, rapping about my own life. Woo, that's random. Woo, Ric Flair new. Woo, the power's in my hand new. Woo, I get this beat the chair new.
Give it up for them. Give it up for them. We got a good thing going on. I appreciate that. And I appreciate my female choreographers. Coming up next, coming to the stage, we have one of the, y'all leaving stuff out here. You know I don't have a cleanup crew. Y'all gotta make sure y'all got your stuff. That's one of the things we'll talk about, you know, earrings and stuff while you're performing. But next up, I have one of the most talented young men that I had the pleasure of working with. He has a show he's featuring, he's doing Thriller. And we have a Fright Night dance competition coming up October 29th. Hit me up on Instagram. Everybody that needs tickets, it's gonna be big. We have a big Thriller production going on. Freddy versus Jason featuring Rakeem Tha Dream by Say the Nightmare. But this young man that's coming up next is one of the most talented dancers here in Philadelphia. He brings a whole nother flavor, a whole nother style to the scene. And I would like for everyone to put your hands together for Mr. Madi Jackson. Let's go.
All right, stand by, and I'm going back up to the top.
Go Madi, go Madi.
Those pretty faces always make you stand out in a crowd.
What's up, Madi? How you feeling, young man?
I feel good.
What's going on? What you got coming up, Madi?
I got a Thriller production coming up.
You got a Thriller production coming up? Are you ready to turn it out?
Yes.
Be ready to get up? Did y'all enjoy Madi Jackson? If somebody looking up Madi Jackson, where can they find you at?
They can find me on Instagram at Madi's Life 07. MADISLIFE 07.
That's Madi Jackson, y'all. Coming up, and right now, I would like to let everybody know, I got one of the hottest dance teams here in Philadelphia coming up. That's great. They're setting up behind me right now. This team right here has been the champions of dance champions before. They are some of the hottest dancers. They're going to be setting up, so y'all got to, deal with that. We do this live. And I don't mind them walking across if they got to get together. They got to make room. We got to make room for this team right here. They is currently, we don't want nobody to get in trouble. We have Unsurrendered now. Unsurrendered is one of the hottest teams that's coming out right now. And they're directed by Evil E, one of the male choreographers here in Philadelphia. This group is nominated also for the Philly Dance Awards that's coming up. And it's a pleasure to have them on scene or whatever. So without further ado, are y'all ready to see Unsurrendered? Let's turn it up. Unsurrendered. Real good. Come here, Terrible E right here. I gotta bring Terrible E up to the front. Let me get the microphone so we can see what's going on right here. What's up, Unsurrendered? How y'all feeling? All right, so y'all just step up front. This step up. They said they hype. Well, this team here from Philadelphia, we get it together right here. So just real quick, so we have a few minutes or whatever. Y'all was just in a dance competition, right? And things didn't work out with y'all. Y'all had a situation. We can't get into the names of people. We can't get into all that type of stuff. But y'all was in a dance competition, right? And things didn't work out for y'all and everything like that. How did y'all feel? All right, well, I'm going to tell y'all this much. Come in a couple of weeks when y'all do the Halloween competition, y'all ain't got to worry about all that other stuff, whatever. But how you been, Terrible E?
I'm good.
You good?
Like, I'm 18 now. It's like...
You told them, hey, listen, we just shared, this young lady right here was the first lady to go viral on my Dance Champions page, which is over like almost 6,000 members now. But she was the first one. Her video went, and still today, it's still trending today. Believe it or not, it's still at the top of the Dance Champions. I just commented on this, sent it back to the top. But you gotta love her. This is Terrible E. And she also had a battle earlier this year when she was maybe a couple of inches shorter against Rakeem Tha Dream, and she won that. So congratulations on that. Serenity, thank you for coming out, and I appreciate that. And y'all did a good job. But coming up, see, we can't pay for nothing, so y'all gotta be careful. I ain't got no money. I don't get paid for this. That's the whole point of me doing this. I'm trying to bring something back for the Philadelphia community, try to give back to the Philadelphia dance scene as much as I can because I've gotten so much from it. I got a clip on. I don't need this. It's like, no. But coming up, I got one of my favorite teams that I like to see and I like to, showcase from time to time. We have role models, y'all. Give it up for role models.
All right, dancing is all about a frame of mind. Now, I'm not telling you to go around challenging other kids to dance, but when they challenge you, you just look them straight in the eye and give them this.
Worst behave.
Don't act like you forgot. I called a shot. Like blah, blah, blah. Y'all should know me well enough. I'm a man of I'm a man of
I did not come to play with you, fool. I came to slay Steve.
Turn up. I'm a man of Can't even hate 'cause you made shit hot. Yeah, I'm that chick, like it or not. Better get ready 'cause I'm not gonna stop. Let that beat
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
I'm about to make it real hot.
Spirit of Maryland calling me, audibly balling. She said that she would never leave, continue to torture me.
Don't go against Nicki Impossible.
Yeah. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down.
I was mobbing through the beach, yeah, the city by the sea. Mama tried to keep me home, but I love the street. I was cooking up a key, trying to serve it to the street. Couple had beef, so I had the chief keep. I got homies from the 2, I got homies from the 3. I keep everything neutral, I just wanna smoke a leaf. I was running up a check, try me, he gon' get the tag. Hear a lot of talk, ain't it press me yet. I'm in Houston V live, throwing racks, that's a bet. And you ain't a real if you don't rep your set. Push it. Go get the money. 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 Push it. Go get the money. 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 Go get the money.
If you wanted to, these expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both. I don't want it to, then I'm quick, cut them off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I make money move.
I know they're a little winded or whatever, so I'm just going to say this because I'm getting ready. I got to wrap up in about maybe 6-7 minutes. I got to get to my next guest. But I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm glad that y'all persevered and went through all that what y'all went through as the winners of the dance competition that was here in August. And things didn't work out for y'all. I just want to let y'all know that I'm glad to see that y'all back out here. Nothing has stopped y'all and discouraged y'all from keep going and keep pushing and don't keep on moving and don't let nothing like that ever discourage y'all from keep moving. This is role models, y'all. Give it up for them. I am here, and I gotta pass the mic down. I'm here with some of the Philly dancers here, some of the things, and I just want to, and I'm the host. I can do what I want. So it's like that. No, but seriously, outside of that, what do y'all think is wrong with the Philly dance scene? We got to make this real quick. I want to start with QDZ. What do you think is wrong with the Philly dance scene today? What do you think that we need to improve on? What could we do to make it better? We have outlets like Groove Sessions. We have outlets like The Gathering. We have outlets like Miss Diva program, role models, what I do. What can we do to make Philadelphia better for the Philadelphia dance scene and all that's going on now?
All right, first of all, for those who don't know me, my name is Q. Go by the name of QDZ, dancer / choreographer. And my thoughts on that is that I just think a lot of dancers and the choreographers are out for themselves, ain't really trying to give back. If they have a group or anything going on, they just about that group, ain't worrying about going to the next person rehearsal or giving back to the next group. There's a lot of groups out here that's not on different levels, and a lot of groups don't want to go out and reach out and learn from this group and take from this group and give back to this group. And that's really what's holding the community down, just not giving back and showing your appreciation to people that you done shared the stage with. You seen them grow, you seen them come from nothing, and just share your appreciation for the love. And that's where I think that's where we falling short at, just not giving back.
You also tour, and you in the school system, and you go on stage and you dance and you tour and stuff like that. And so when you get to that type of, both of y'all do rapping about prevention, just real quick. When you go out there in front of all those people, y'all signing autographs and people like to talk to y'all and they're this, then, how do y'all give back to them when there's so many kids that you're reaching out to? Can't give back to every single one. So when you say give back, how do we give back when it's like,
I mean, you can't give back to every single child that you're performing for, but if you could just touch one child, make one child life different, make them look at life a whole different way, give them a whole different feeling on growing up or being around this situation, that's all that counts. You guys, one child at a time, you know what I mean? You can't reach,
Next question. Eric,
I'm sweaty,
Philadelphia dance beef. What do you think about Philadelphia dance beef with dancers?
The Philadelphia dance beef, first of all, I've been in the dance choreographer circle for almost 8 years now. And before, when I started, the beef was crazy. Like, when I started, it was always social media war. It was always taking things a little too personal and, hitting people below the belt where you shouldn't. When it's supposed to be done with dance, you take it to the floor. We dance beef, we came at each other, the dance group's names in our music, and all of that stuff. Nowadays, it's like you really can't. I don't want to say you can't control it, but now it's like it looking like it's a little ratchet. It's like it's crazy now.
Artie, real quick. As far as the Philly dance scene, what do you think? As far as the what you've seen from judging, what is something you don't want to see anymore?
I don't want to see dips. I do not want to see dance groups coming out and y'all look like individuals. You have to dress the core. You all have to look the same hairstyles, the same shirts, the same shoes, the same color scheme, the same. And I don't want to hear vulgar language when it's a dance competition in your music and your children.
Right. Melissa, pass the mic down real quick. I got to do this real quick. Miss Melissa, as far as the Philly dance scene, what do you see as the main issue as far as communicating, as far as supporting each other events? Why does it seem like I'm not supporting this event because it's this person that give it? I'm not supporting this event because that person give it. When it should be just, we're here from Philly. It should be the neutral thing. Even if I don't like this person, I may not support it, but I won't tell the next one not. Well, how do we change that?
Well, you said it in a nutshell. The little personal situations you have with people should not affect how you feel about inspiring these kids, because most of the choreographers teach kids. So even if you don't like me, respect what I do for these young people and their families. Like, we take our time out to work with these young people while their parents are at home or
Right.
at work or doing other things. So support is very important, and the backbiting needs to stop. And Q said it, supporting each other's shows, rehearsals, giving back. This man right here, he would go to everybody's practice. He didn't care that they were like the worst group. He didn't care if the whole dance team had 2 left feet. He is the one who went to so many dance groups in Philadelphia to help bring them up. And
Right.
at the time when we were a part of the group, we were like, why he doing that? Why he helping them? But that actually inspired me, and I learned a lot from you from
That's
doing
right.
that. I appreciate
and
that.
I do that. And I also just want to say, because I have two, I just want to say to all the team leaders that's here, to Ms. Mookie, to Jashea, to Eric, all the team leaders here, all of us that are here, I want us to just keep going through. I know sometimes it might come across as we're like babysitters and we go through a lot with the parents, but I want everybody just to keep going on and keep on pushing. And thank you. That has been the end for Live Culture. And I appreciate everyone that came out. And I guess we'll close off, hit my music until it's time to go.
All right.
The dance that you're doing is how they do where you from. Sticking out your tongue, girl, but you know you're too young. A bunch of girls do it and the shit look fun. That's how they do where we from.
Ah.